But mommy is still just playing games with Kazuya. She's saying, you still like me? But with Mizuhara being in the picture, he can overcome his desires for her. Sure, he still has those dreams, but he can immediately focus on the date, trying to get his license. He can immediately snap out his hormones. Now, the last time I talked about Ruka, I said she's not a big deal for him to deal with. Now, the last time I talked about Ruka, I said she's not that big of a deal. I was wrong. That's not true. In fact, she's gonna be a bigger problem than mommy and pretty much all of the other characters in the picture. I read a lot of comments, people's ideas, and it seems like to me that a lot of people like Ruka even more than Chizuru now. But Ruka is genuinely not that good. I understand why people like her. All her attributes, her willing to defend him, her willingness to care for him, she's genuine for him. She's willing to just offer the box right then and there. But if you pay attention to Kazuya's personality and his intelligence, how he moves, he's not the type to be all professional. He's not even smart. Sure, he has interviewed before for jobs, but his original ideals goals was to be horny, be stupid, do whatever he wants, be a complete degenerate, be a disappointment to his family. If he was smart, he wouldn't have met Chizuru in the first place. He wouldn't have simped for her, give her money. He wouldn't have had any of these problems coming towards him. He would have just worked, take care of his family, move on. He's not the type to be like confrontational or super confident. You saw how he is with the Psycho X. He just gets so nervous. When he's confronted on something, immediately gets awkward, weirded out. If you listen to any kind of person talk before, you can kind of tell what kind of style of rhetoric that they use and the type of personality that they are and how they're going to be able to get to a better position in life through that intelligence, through the way that they speak and how they operate, move. If you pay attention to like, I don't know, like one of those like political debaters, right? They're really good at like philosophy. They're completely nerds, but they're incredibly confident. You know that person is gonna like be super aggressive, dominant with the way that they speak. If the person is shy, they're gonna choose certain words that are soft, a bit non-confrontational. He doesn't have any of those. He's just a socially awkward dude that wants some cake. Sure, Ruka can give him some cheeks. She can fulfill his desires, but he doesn't even want to do it with her. Every time that she wants to do it with him, he's like, nah. He's actually pretty picky when it comes to sleeping with someone. Ruka would be a horrible match for him overall. A girl that likes him for a dumb heartbeat reason. What happens if that changes? Then he just gets NTR. Let's say that things don't change. She'll forever like him. They're together. You'd think he would be happy in a long-term or even short-term relationship. They even did the deed together. He gets his socks off. With Ruka, the grandma doesn't like her more than Chizuru. So family's gonna not like him. They're gonna be incredibly mad at him. With her cleanliness, he's gonna get tired of it super fast. In fact, he already has in like the first few episodes. Cleanliness is a trait that nobody likes unless you're that person that really needs a person to depend upon them. In general, even for me, I don't want people to be clean to me. I don't like it when people just constantly follow me, do this, do that. It gets freaking annoying real fast. I hope you guys understand this. Unless you're like a sadist or something, nobody wants to be followed or controlled. You can see it every time she wants to hang out for a little bit. He just like, get off of me. Even with the latest chapter, she gives him a phone call. Hey, I want to spend time with you on your birthday. And he knows where this could lead to. He's still just not feeling her. I mean, who would? After a while of dealing with her nonsense, the problem with Ruka as a whole is that she has no dreams, no purpose, no characters, nothing except to latch on to Kazuya. I would rather him be with Chizuru or any of the other girls. They're gonna leave him alone. His future with her wouldn't be that bad, but he just doesn't like her. If he's with her, he's not gonna be happy or content. And we don't want him to suffer. We want him to be alright with himself. Besides, Kazuya is the type to like his freedom of doing whatever he wants, which is basically being a degenerate. He would be better off with Chizuru because she at least is gonna leave him alone for her JV entertainment work. If you had to deal with Ruka's aggressiveness, cleanliness for a bit of time, would you actually enjoy it? No freedom, completely controlled by someone else, every movement that you walk, everything that you do? No, you wouldn't. So stop with the Ruka bandwagoning. She's not that good.